Hey guys, this is Amy with Pretty Presets. I am getting a lot of questions on how this particular photo was lightened in this area here and how the warmth was done, and basically just the overall edit here. It really did just take a couple minutes to do. It was just a few clicks with, I only used the clean edit workflow. That's the only set that I used for this. Like I said, it was super easy to do, and I'm going to show you how I did it. I've got my phone in front of me showing me what the settings were because I posted those. So the first thing I did was I clicked on all-in-one clean edit, and next thing I did, and you can see how that added a little bit right there. And then see if I click reset, see how it goes back to how it looked there. It's a very well exposed, just kind of natural raw photo here. And so when we click on the all-in-one clean edit, that particular preset gives it just that nice little oomph that it needs. The next thing I did was color pop a little, which is right here. So we applied that, and you saw our greens come up right here, and her cute little crown here. So we saw that color come up there. And then I did the exposure brighten center. This has been a big one that I've been using today. I used it early on, and then I was like, hey, I really like that one. I've used it before. I really like that one. But in all honesty, I've never actually moved it and played around with it before until today. So now that I have, I can see myself using this one a lot more. So you click on brighten center. And what you're gonna do, see how they're nice and well lit right here, but then her hand and her leg right here kind of fall out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on this right here, and that's gonna activate our pin. So here's our pin. We're gonna click on the pin, and that's going to show us where the entire filter is. And see, this is why this right here falls out of the brightening part, because they're just right outside the bubble. So what I did was I readjusted the filter. So I just changed it, and I kind of moved it over a little bit so that it would cover more of what I wanted. And I think I had it out a little bit more. I like that. And then I close that out, and hold on, I gotta fresh it on my phone. Okay, so when you see all those update radial filters, that's what the update radial filters were for. It's because I was moving it, I was adjusting it. So every little time you click on something in your history with all of your adjustments and everything you do, it's going to show that. So that's why there are a few update radial filters there. So I did all that, and then I went over here to the preset white balance warm a little. That's down here. So we want it to warm up a bit, and it's going to kick in any second now. My Lightroom has been lagging a bit since I updated it. And I can't tell, did it do it or not? I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, it did it. Okay. So warm a little. I do like things to be a bit on the warmer side. So okay, so warm a little, and then contrast. I think that one I did that one on my own because it just says contrast. It doesn't say a little or a lot. So I think I just did that one on my own. So I added some contrast. And then the Luminance Smoothing is just right down here. You have your noise reduction right here. So your Luminance Smoothing is right here. What the Luminance Smoothing does is it helps to smooth out the grain that you have in photos. And you can see I wasn't able to magnify this one too much. I probably could if I want to fiddle in here, but I really don't right now. But you can see how there's some grain in here. There's some grain in some areas that I see along here. I don't know if this is like if it's a true straight out of camera picture. I think it is. I don't know if maybe there was, you know, a high ISO that was used for this particular photo. But if you go over into here and just kind of take some of that noise out, what did I set it to? 32 is what I settled on. So do you see how it smoothed this out a bit? And then I went down to the color noise reduction because there is so much color on this photo, and so I just felt like adjusting that as well. You know, sometimes you'll hear me say, well, I felt like doing this, I felt like doing that. You know, sometimes it's just what looks good to the eye. You may not be able to explain, you know, why you're adjusting something the way that you are, but you know that that's what looks good to your eye. If you remember when I was showing you, you know, over here, it looks better now than when these were lower. So that's why I did that. Add spot removal. Oh, the rest of them are just spot removal. There was a thread right here. So I cloned out that teeny little thread because I hate stuff like that. So just brought this up here. Hold on, got a little. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about that right now. But that's what that was for. All of the there's a few add spot removal. It was because I got rid of this little thread right here, and I got rid of this right here, just because, like, to me, having this one little stray lighter weed over here just kind of annoyed me, so I got rid of that. And that was it. That's how I did this photo right here, and you know, just kind of layered those presets so that we would have a nice warm image. I think that Brighten Center preset is amazing. If you don't have this set, I would really strongly encourage you to get it. I know that it was just on sale recently. Well, I have no sense of time. I think recently, like in the last 6 weeks or so, it was on sale, and we were really pushing it because it's a perfect workflow set because you can take out the reds. It helps you to fix the yellows, which, you know, we're always saying that those are so helpful for fixing your skin tones. And when you've got these, you know, you can, you know, get a little pop of color in there. But when you've got that Brighten Center, it's a perfect little tool that you can use to have the eye go exactly where you want it right here, and then see how it just kind of like fades and gets darker here. So I think it's wonderful. I think that, you know, if you don't have the set, go out and get it because it's great. So anyways, that's how I did this edit. So hopefully you learned something and can go out and make yourself something pretty. Thanks everyone. Have a great night.